Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstree. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Texas Longhorns offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champion.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The pass rush closing in. Picks up the first down and still going. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Hubie keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Longhorns are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10. Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Caught by the receiver. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all in settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. The quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Bulls offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
He'll hand it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, but really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Finds room at the 30. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now it's 2nd down here.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Plenty space at the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards into the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the back gets the football. Has the first down and more. Good enough for a fresh set of downs to spot the ball at the 40. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilliam. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Running back with the football. Spins away from defenders. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. McKirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Longhorns line up with a first and goal. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. Second down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He dives and lost the ball.
Oh, man, you got to feel sick when this happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, wondering where the ball went. Heads-up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Short throw complete to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. First down here for this offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Longhorns are going to cash in here in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Texas. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. We'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to right, this one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Texas. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulls.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner choosing to field this one. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Gilliam. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at midfield. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. One-yards hustle to the line. Run the hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Gilliam. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Longhorns with first and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Now they're able to tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Let's it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Looks like one more play here before halftime. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. And he's forced out of the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
The Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He's going to try to use his legs here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense starts with a short field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker. He's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down and it ended up costing them a field goal. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Back to throw again. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Caught over the middle. It's Gilliam. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage. And a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Gets rid of it on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. So that's about. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The sure hands. It's Banks. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Second down after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo, to put them on top now. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. It's Buffalo with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Wide open downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. First down. We're going to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns have first and 10 here. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Using the ground game there. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had no...
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And he stopped just short out of the 2, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. 42. He safely leaped the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He puts it on the turf, and the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Pounding away with the run game. They've got him down out near the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. They make the stop, but not before you lose the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's the running back in the flat. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the off.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilliam. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
From the shotgun, drops back. And he makes the grab for the two-point try. But there's a penalty marker down. This is going to be a crucial call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Coach deciding to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Boys, a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.